Hey everybody, Matt and
Danielle?
back with you, and today, well, we're somewhere very different indeed. We're kind of down in Derbyshire area, and we've come to have a little ride on the Heights of Abraham.
Yep.
It's somebody's birthday weekend, so we've got a few little activities planned whilst we're down here. Yeah, no history, we'll just film what happens, and it has just started raining. Here we go. We are on the Heights of Abraham cable car. Here we go. Ooh, 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 it's exciting. We stopped. Maybe. I don't know. We are quite high here. So we've stopped. I don't know quite how high up. We are here. I think we'd be alright now if it fell off.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, that was good.
Yeah, we should travel like that all the time.
Yeah. There's a nice umbrella. There we go. So you're quite excited. What's here?
Wombles.
Wombles are here. Doesn't have quite the same ring for the song. The Wombles of the Heights of Abraham. No, it doesn't work. But they're here. My goodness, how exciting is this? And it's a little bit misty and foggy, but it's really adding to a very nice atmosphere. Yeah, this is good. So the Heights of Abraham is a historic hilltop attraction in Matlock Bath, Derbyshire. Tourism began here over 200 years ago. The Heights of Abraham sit high above the River Derwent in the Derwent Gorge, an area rich in lead mining history. From the 17th century onwards, miners dug out shafts, caves and tunnels, some of which were later adapted for visitors. Visitors would come to Matlock Bath for its spa resort, but the visitors would also climb the hill for its views, caverns and walks. In the 19th century, it was nicknamed Little Switzerland and became a must-see for tourists. The cable car was added in 1984. This is one of those caverns, the Great Masson Cavern, a lead mine and natural cave system. Yeah. Oh, dripped on. That water's been going through these rocks for billions of years.
Yeah.
Just landed on my head.
Now it's yours.
Yeah.
It's like a second home.
Okay. Ooh, colourful. Ooh, slippy. You were still. Wow.
This slideshow explains you the rest of the story. Okay? Now, to do this, I've got to kill the lights in here. I want to show you the presentation. The lights at the back will stay on. I'm just warning you in case you're not too good in the...
Farewell.
Good night.
I'll be asking questions later to tell
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Here we go.
Oh. Ooh.
Millions of years have passed, but our story has much more to tell. We are now in the late Carboniferous period, 300 million years ago. The limestone has already been formed, the warm seas have retreated. River deltas with tropical swamps are filled with forests of gigantic horsetails and tree ferns. In the air, enormous insects fly around. Over time, the forests die, and the rotting vegetation compresses and solidifies to eventually become coal. But we must move on. It is now 200 million years ago, and the land that will become Britain has drifted nearer to the equator, part of an ancient supercontinent called Pangaea. Catastrophic eruptions shake and distort the rock, and deadly fumes fill the air. Global temperatures rise, and the oceans acidify. Planet Earth becomes a very inhospitable place, and primitive land and marine animals die in a mass extinction called the Great Dying. Acid rain percolates the ground, dissolving the limestone, forming huge caves and passages. Deep underground, mineral-rich fluids crystallize in joints and cracks. Some will become valuable lead ore. But the caverns remain undiscovered. Their secret is hidden. Time passes, and tectonic plates slowly alter the Earth's surface, forming new continents. Fish, dinosaurs, and numerous plant species start to inhabit these lands. And life slowly evolves over the next 180 million years. Then, one devastating day, a massive asteroid impacts planet Earth and triggers violent volcanic eruptions. Ash and dust block out the sun, causing the ecosystem to collapse, and the dinosaurs, along with some animals and plants, die out. As the land we call Britain drifts northwards, the climate gradually cools and glaciers form. hundreds of meters thick in places. Storm, snow, and ice repeatedly come and go. It will be thousands of years before the temperatures begin to rise, and icy meltwaters scour the rocks, filling the caverns with sand and silt. As the glaciers melt, the landscape and coastline of Britain slowly emerges, and early humans arrive. But the hidden caverns still keep their secret. Hundreds of years go by, and people discover how to use metal. Lead becomes a valuable resource, and during the Roman conquest is mined extensively in Derbyshire. Our story is nearly over. Lead mining is established as an industry. Local miners dig deeper and deeper, removing all the glacial sand and silt to reveal more of the valuable ore and minerals. It is their hard labour that opens up the cavern that you see today.
Oh, look at that. Wow. You first. I can follow your bum all the way up then.
It's supposed to be like that. It's your bookshop, not my bookshop.
I haven't got the right trousers on for bookshops. Wow. Hello. Wow, okay, so that's one of the caves here, and since we came out the world has disappeared. However, I just feel a little bit warmer. Question is, my wonderful friend, should we go and have a look at Tinker's Shaft?
Absolutely.
Wow, it's very dramatic. So yeah, this is the viewing platform, but not much to see. Are we above where the water was coming into the mine? Oh well. Well, that's nice. Let's go on.
A wise womble once said, tidy burrow, tidy mine.
Ooh, that could be Oscar.
You reckon?
Yeah. It's him again. Oh, it hasn't been him yet, has it?
Finally.
Hey, we were on those.
We were.
Wow, well, we have a tower.
I could do with all you all and all. Ollie, hold the rail.
Hi, welcome.
More view up here.
It is, wow, lovely. Clouds just blowing through the trees. They're atmospheric.
It's actually harder going down these ones.
Yeah. It's even harder when you're filming it. We've just had our first argument. What was it about?
Womble names.
Womble names. Oscar the Womble.
Oscar the Womble.
No, I could think of Oscar the Grouch. And obviously he likes rubbish as well. And Orinoco. Somebody says there is an Oscar the Womble.
That's my favourite Womble.
In your brain.
In my teddy bear collection.
But now, of course, we don't know which one is representative of Oscar.
No.
I'm sure we'll get past this moment, but if this is the end of Dark Side of the Moor, we've enjoyed our stay.
Yeah.
Right, last thing to do whilst we're here is to do another cavern. So heading downhill, I've said last thing, we've got to go back on a cable car, of course.
Yep.
Let's see what we can find.
Hall, and it's also known as the Nestor's Mine. So you have to go back all the way to 1470 to find the first miners down here. Everything that we see is all created by their hands and their tools. We'll look at some of those in a bit. And the miners finished working down here in the late 18th century, but entirely encrusted with another mineral, namely iron oxide, also known as rust. So there we go. Now running along our proscenium arch here, you'll see this quite distinctive crystalline material. This is called fluorite, and you can in fact get fluorite just up the road from here in Castleton, a variety of fluorite called Blue John. This is what you're expecting to be using day in, day out. Big old pickaxes like this, even ones like this though eventually are not quite enough and you need to sort of shift a bit more rock. So some of the miners might even resort to this. Now, can I ask you just to look after that for me? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet upon the seat of a horse and cart made for two.
Hey! So just before we finish this, wow, the Wombles have finally arrived. I can see great Uncle Bulgaria. It's not Oscar though, is it?
It's not Oscar.
There we go, Heights of Abraham. That was good, wasn't it?
It was really good.
Yeah. Favourite part?
The Wombles.
Oops. Oh dear, yeah, we can't see anything out of here.